Hey, back again for another episode of Unorganized Crime. So in 1953, two major things happened down in the docks. The Waterfront Commission was in full swing investigating crimes, everything from illegal gambling to shakedowns to loan sharking, etc. And a new president for the ILA took over Orion, and that was Teddy Gleason. Teddy Gleason took over in 1953, and he was the president until 1987. Whitey was getting older and started stepping back from day-to-day activities, still collected envelopes, still was a man to be revered in the neighborhood. He also fathered his son Jimmy, my mother, and her sister, and had 17 grandchildren, 10 boys and 7 girls. And he started spending more time with his grandchildren than he was in the rackets, and kind of, like I said, eased his way back out of it. For the longest time, though, you wouldn't understand how a man with the reputation he had could be such a great man. And because he was kind to his grandchildren, he loved each one of us individually like there was nothing else to it. That was his purpose in life. And we adored him for it. We adored him. Particular story in 1962, when I was being born, my mother was in the hospital. Whitey and Jimmy were walking down 12th Street to go to 11th Avenue and 7th Avenue and 11th Street to St. Vincent's Hospital to see my mother, who was having me at the time, June 1st, 1962. And as you walk down the street, some couple of light and the loafer guys were up in a window, and they wanted to play some underground beat-up club or slap-around club or something like that. And when they walked by, they said, "Toodaloo, toodaloo, you guys want to come up here and slap us around?" It was the wrong two guys to say that to, because they went upstairs and took the legs off the chairs and beat them unmercifully, threw one out through the window, landed on the street. They had them in handcuffs, and the police sergeant said, "What happened here?" When they had one of them on a gurney going to the hospital, he said, "Well, we just asked them to come up and slap us around, and it got out of hand." And the sergeant stopped them in his tracks and said, "You asked them to come up there? Well, this is going to hold up in court. Go ahead, cut these guys loose." And they went on their way to the hospital and celebrated another birth of Whitey's 17 grandchildren. That's a true story. So lock in, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, follow button, make a comment if you like. There's more to come in organized crime. See you next go around.